The Hoonigans are here. It is November 2nd, 2018, and that means two new cars from the Car Pass, and both of them are Hoonigan cars, the 1991 Hoonigan Escort and the 1977 Hoonigan F-150. So I'm pretty excited to drive both of these. I think they're going to be awesome cars, but before we take them out for a spin, I just want to show you them here in the auto show. I should say the Forza Vista, not the auto show. First thing I'll show you real quick, there's actually 16 perks for both of these cars, and the reason that's interesting is because they're common cars. Generally only like the legendaries and epics have like a lot of extra perks, so there's nothing too crazy here, but obviously these cars are going to be great for getting lots of skills and all that. The Hoonitruck definitely has the better one because your skill chain can actually go up to a multiplier of 7. But this car does have 3 wheel spins, which is nice, and definitely a lot of skill perks. So I do want to show you it quick in the Forza Vista because this thing, it's pretty cool. I mean, all these cars that these guys make are just wicked. They're out there, they're crazy, and we gotta at least take a look at them quick. And I love the setup of this thing. This looks so nice. It actually reminds me of a setup I had on one of my cars. Like the turbo placement and everything is almost identical to my one car that I had. So really nice setup, so clean looking. I love like that blue that they got on there. And these custom cars that they make, I mean, some people I feel like don't like them, but it's fun, it's different, and to have in Horizon, it's like perfect. Like in Motorsport, I just really feel like they should have never added these into Motorsport. Not these two particular, because these two are brand new. They weren't in the previous games as far as I'm aware. But I mean, I'm super excited to go drive this thing. I think the thing that sets these cars apart is they're all-wheel drive. They make a ton of power, so you can either have throttle control and just race them, or you can just go crazy and drift around and do whatever the heck you want, off-roading, on-road. It's basically a fun little thing, and I think something I want to do later this week, sometime this weekend, is just go out with everyone and we'll free roam around together with these cars, because I think it's going to be a ton of fun. So no more waiting, let's get out there and go drive this thing. Alright, well, this is going to be my first time driving this thing, so let's see what it's all about. Good acceleration for sure. I'll be honest with you, I feel like this is a car that I could actually go and race, and that surprises me. I thought it was going to be more of a drift car, but hey, that is okay. Totally okay. Now here, I'll let you listen into the sounds of it a little bit. Sounds pretty nice. Definitely sounds pretty nice. Those drivatars though, man, they're always in the way. We're gonna have to do a head-to-head race here at some point, but let's see what this thing can top out at. I'm really surprised though. This does not feel like any type of drifting car. It feels like a really good, solid grip car. And the handling is pretty good. It's not perfect, but it's good. But this thing is super grippy. I actually really like this thing a lot. Top of the S1 class, just get it all the way to the top. I think this would be a pretty fun car. Let's get a race going. Here, Ford versus Ford. So yeah, but it's got quick acceleration, good grip. Sounds nice. Fun car, fun car. We might have to do like an all-escort Hoonigan race later. I definitely want to live stream with everyone, and everyone's got to be in this thing though. See, it's got a little understeer, just a little understeer there. but it's manageable. There's some cars where right there I would have crashed for sure, but I like this thing a lot. But I'll be honest with you, I'm super excited to get into that Hoonitruck, so that's what we're gonna go do now. But let me know what you think of this Escort. I think it's pretty cool. Look at this thing, man. I love the way they do that with the headlights too. That simple little X they put over them. I don't know why, but that looks really cool. So the hood doesn't pop when you explode it. You have to kind of manually do it. I mean, just look at this. Come on. Tell me that doesn't look awesome. That just looks insane. Really cool setup under the hood of this thing. I gotta throw that back on there. And similar designs. I'm surprised that they don't kind of switch up their color schemes or something. Like, they literally do pretty much the same thing with all their cars. I'm surprised they don't do, like, I don't know what else they could do. I mean, it's kind of their branding, I guess, and when people see this, they know, like, hey, that's Hoonigan. But at the same time, I feel like they should switch it up a little bit, do some different things. And the one cool thing I noticed on both of these cars is, see that little window sticker? It just says Forza Horizon. It doesn't say Forza Horizon 3 like some of the old other Hoonigan cars used to, because then it would be in the next game and it would still say Horizon 3. So now it just says Horizon, which I think is good that they did that. But that is the car here in the Forza Vista. I do also want to show you those skill mastery parts of this thing, because again, it's a common car, but there's 16 perks. There should be 8. That's what most common cars have. But like I said, there's nothing crazy here. The only thing is, the really helpful part of it, unfortunately I thought there'd be like credits or something, but your skill chain lasts a second later, and then also your multiplier can go to 7. That is probably the biggest one right there. Besides that, nothing too crazy, but 16 perks is way better than 8 for a common car. So that is the Hoonitruck showcased here in the Forza Vista, but we are going to go take this beast out for a drive, and I'm super excited, so let's get right out there. Listen to this thing roar, just listen in. And how about that little blow-off valve flutter too? That sounds so cool. We're definitely taking this thing to the tunnels. Well, let's see what this thing drives like. I'm surprised at how close the gear ratios are. Wow, this thing brakes like nothing. Damn. The brakes on this thing are amazing. Now, I don't really like the way the gear ratios are set up, because you have to shift like so quick. But the acceleration is really quick. The handling, whoa. The handling's really good. The walls don't exactly help me show that, but this car has such a unique feel. I'm not even sure how to describe it. I'm trying to figure out a good way to describe it, but I'm surprised by the top speed and how there's only 6 gears. But the handling, look at that. This thing just rips around the corners. The braking is too good. I'm not ready for this thing to feel the way it does. And again, it doesn't really feel like a drift car. I thought these cars would feel kind of like the Hoonicorn. But no, they definitely do not. See, I'm definitely not huge on the way the gear ratios are, but the braking, really good. The handling is a little bit of understeer, which, I mean, that should be expected with a truck like this. But it's quick. I mean, it accelerates quick. The top speed's certainly not what I expected it to be either. Don't want to hit that tractor. But this is literally maxed out, 6 gear, top speed. That's it. Ooh. Ooh, I'm sorry. I just killed that poor car. Good thing I have cosmetic damage turned off. This Hoonitruck cannot get damaged. None of that. But let's take this thing to the tunnels. I really want to hear what this thing's going to sound like in there. And I'll launch the car before we get in there too, because why not? I'm so surprised though. The grip on this thing is way more than I thought it would be, but alright, take a listen in. Alright, now we'll get ready for some downshifts. Although the gears are so close together, like the ratios, I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, that really wasn't too exciting. This car's set up a lot differently than I thought it would be. I didn't look at any videos about this thing, I didn't watch anything, I just wanted this to all be brand new to me, spontaneous, and hey, I mean, it's cool, but it needs more top speed. Definitely needs more top speed. The handling is really good though, the braking is good. I mean, lower speeds it seems like the handling's a little bit weird, but I don't know, I have mixed feelings about this thing. I was hoping this would be like the Hoonicorn, where you could just drift around the map and go super fast. It's not quite that, though. It's definitely not quite that. And when you downshift, it's almost like you don't hear anything. It's just so subtle. It's so quiet and subtle. The best part is probably the blow-off valve and how it, like, has that nice little flutter going on there, but let's just end off with a race against the Drivatar. Let's see what happens there. That's the final thing we'll do. Pew! I'm probably gonna smoke this pink BMW, but M6 Coupe Forza Edition. Oh, you don't want to drive through here? Come on now. Take the lead. What's going on here? Oh, okay. Look at that. The new daily challenge. We got it done. 2 great pass skills. That's extremely easy, and I just did it right there, so. Now we just gotta win this race, and that'll be it. But here it is, the Hoonigan Hoonitruck. Let me know what you think about it. I mean, it's cool, it's definitely cool, but it's not exactly what I was expecting, and neither was the Escort, but the Escort, for some reason, it felt right still. This thing, it just, there's something that feels off. It's just like, it's almost like it's not what it's supposed to be, but pew! We got first place. So there they are, the 2 new Car Pass cars, the Hoonigan Escort and the Hoonigan Hoonitruck. Let me know all your thoughts and opinions in the comment section, but as always, thanks for watching. I'm out of here, guys. Peace!